तो क्या आप लोग भी लो एंड ग्राफिक्स गेम खेल के थक चुके हैं? तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं टॉप 25 हाई एंड ग्राफिक्स गेम जो आपको कंसोल लेवल तक की गेमिंग करा सकता है, जो आपके एंड्रॉयड और iOS दोनों पर अवेलेबल है। तो चलिए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं।
Starting with Wuthering Waves sets a brand new standard for open-world anime visual style on mobile. The game features an incredibly fluid, high frame rate combat system, packed with flashy counters, dodges, and jaw-dropping ultimate animations. Exploring its massive, bleakly beautiful post-apocalyptic world feels completely seamless, offering console-level particle effects and character models right in the palm of your hand. If you want a post-apocalyptic world that looks as stunning as it is terrifying, Once Human delivers unmatched visual fidelity. This open-world survival game drops you into a striking, eerie landscape filled with twisted, otherworldly monsters and highly detailed environments. From the realistic weather cycles to the complex base-building mechanics, the game's lighting and textures push mobile hardware to its absolute limits. Off-Road League Online is a treat for visual purists who love raw horsepower and rugged terrain. This simulation racer features hyper-detailed off-road trucks, massive open environments, and some of the best real-time mud deformation physics on mobile. Watching the terrain warp beneath your tires, while dynamic lighting bounces off your vehicle's metallic surfaces, makes every single race feel incredibly immersive.
Hello? Director Chen. What's the matter?
Shelia, sorry to disturb you. Activate.
We've arrived in the target airspace. The sky is full of thick clouds, and we've got strong winds.
Originally a visual powerhouse on PC and consoles, Bright Memory Infinite brings its jaw-dropping graphics straight to mobile screens. This lightning-fast first-person shooter blends gunplay and sword combos with stunning real-time reflections, complex particle effects, and cinematic weather systems. It looks so mind-blowingly good that you will genuinely forget you are playing on a phone. Warframe Mobile is an absolute marvel of mobile optimization, porting the entire, massive console experience with almost zero visual downgrades. You control heavily armed space ninjas, parkouring through sci-fi corridors, and massive open landscapes at blistering speeds. The metal reflections, dynamic lightning-fast abilities, and swarm enemy rendering are a true testament to what modern mobile devices can handle.
Can you hear me? Are you close enough for radio contact? I'm here!
Ripley! Thank God, I hear you! I need you to
Widely considered one of the greatest mobile ports ever made, Alien Isolation delivers pure, uncompromised AAA graphical horror. The game perfectly recreates the claustrophobic, retro-futuristic corridors of the Sevastopol space station with incredible shadow play and volumetric lighting. The xenomorph itself is terrifyingly detailed, making every stealthy encounter an absolute visual and psychological thrill. When it comes to professional track racing, Grid Autosport remains the gold standard for high-end mobile graphics. It serves up full console-quality car models, realistic damage physics, and highly detailed crowds and track environments. Whether you are blasting through city streets at night or tearing up professional circuits in the rain, the reflection work and motion blur feel incredibly premium. Street delivers a massive, living, open-world street racing sandbox straight to your phone with unparalleled visual fidelity. Created by the mastermind developers behind CarX Drift Racing 2, this game drops you right into the vibrant neon avenues and highways of Sunset City. The graphical presentation is absolutely breathtaking, featuring a seamless dynamic day-night cycle, where headlights and city lights reflect gorgeously off wet asphalt and your car's metallic body. Beyond the stunning looks, it features an incredibly deep CarX technology physics engine, giving you a hyper-detailed car building system where you can swap engines, tune transmissions, and visually customize everything from the rims to the bumpers to create your ultimate dream machine. Arena Breakout is a hardcore tactical shooter that leans heavily into pure photorealism. The weapon models are absurdly detailed, allowing you to see every scratch and mechanical part during customization. The environmental lighting, realistic foliage, and volumetric fog make navigating the high-stakes extraction zones feel incredibly intense, gritty, and lifelike. For fans of heavy military armor, MWT, Tank Battles delivers massive explosive vehicular combat with bleeding edge visuals. You command highly detailed modern tanks, fighter jets, and attack helicopters across giant battlefields. The explosion physics, smoke trails, and destructible environments look phenomenal, making every armored clash feel completely cinematic.
This isn't rain!
Neverness to Everness is a gorgeous, supernatural open-world RPG that drops you straight into the bustling, neon-lit metropolis of Hetero. You play as the city's very first unlicensed anomaly hunter, teaming up with a quirky crew at the Ibon Antique Shop to solve bizarre urban mysteries where humans and the supernatural coexist. Developed by Hada Studio, the game lets you fully immerse yourself in an incredible urban lifestyle, You can customize your own sports cars to tear through the city streets, hop on a reality-bending ghost train to cut through pocket dimensions, or buy and decorate your own cozy apartment. It perfectly blends high-octane supernatural combat with a deep living city sandbox.
Multiple creatures detected in the vicinity. Warning.
Earth Revival drops you into a stunning, futuristic alien world where human survival hangs by a thread. The graphical fidelity here is spectacular, featuring massive alien behemoths, highly detailed mechanical power armor, and breathtaking futuristic base designs. The real-time lighting transitions and cinematic particle effects create an incredibly polished AAA sci-fi atmosphere. If you prefer vibrant, highly stylized graphics over dark realism, Oceanhorn 2 is a gorgeous Zelda-inspired RPG that looks like a playable animated film. Exploring its lush forests, expansive oceans, and ancient dungeons is a visual joy, thanks to its brilliant color palette, sharp textures, and beautiful water rendering. It's a premium console-quality adventure from start to finish. Dice Mantle takes a completely refreshing and visually spectacular approach to the post-apocalyptic survival genre. Presented in a crisp, highly detailed isometric art style, the game drops you onto a massive, zombie-infested island where your ultimate superpower is absolute destruction. Nearly 99% of all environmental objects, from wooden chairs and fences to heavy concrete walls and metal pipes, can be smashed down into raw materials. You'll use these resources to craft high-tier gear, upgrade your weapons, and build secure outposts. Running at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second with vibrant, colorful lighting and satisfying physics-based debris, it turns the end of the world into an addictively therapeutic sandbox loop. Powered by Unreal Engine, Dragon Raja stands tall as one of the most visually breathtaking stylized anime MMORPGs ever brought to mobile devices. The game drops you into a stunning, high-tech cyberpunk world fused with ancient fantasy elements. The level of detail here is unmatched, boasting an incredibly deep character creator, massive neon-soaked cityscapes, and combat abilities that completely flood your screen with jaw-dropping particle effects. What truly sets it apart is its living world. Features like a real-time dynamic weather system actually affect gameplay, forcing your character to slip on wet asphalt during heavy rainstorms or shiver in a blizzard, making it a masterpiece of visual immersion. Black Desert Mobile is legendary for bringing genuine, uncompromised AAA console-quality graphics straight to your smartphone. The game features an industry-leading character customization suite that lets you tweak everything down to individual strands of hair, alongside sweeping open-world landscapes that look absolutely majestic. When it comes to gameplay, the real-time action combat is incredibly fluid and intense. Every dodge, slash, and magical burst triggers dramatic screen-shaking effects and gorgeous magical runes, delivering a relentlessly flashy and satisfying combat experience that pushes modern mobile hardware to its absolute limit. For those who live and breathe car culture, Drive Zone Online is a visually stunning sandbox playground built to showcase high-end automotive realism. The game features highly detailed, crisp vehicle models, complete with fully functional interior dashboards that look incredible in first-person mode. You are free to custom-tune real-world hypercars and take them out into a massive open world that spans from sun-drenched coastal highways to tight city drifting tracks. Whether you are competing in high-stakes street races or just hanging out at virtual, player-driven car meets to show off your custom vinyl wraps, the sharp textures and realistic reflections deliver pure eye candy. Developed on a cutting-edge physics engine in partnership with Racing Veterans Codemasters, Racing Master brings officially licensed supercars to life with jaw-dropping realism. This game is a visual and technical masterpiece, serving up mind-blowing real-time track reflections, hyper-realistic tire smoke, and intense screen-shaking speed effects. The attention to detail goes far beyond just the visuals. The engine audio for every Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche was recorded directly from their real-world counterparts. Paired with authentic Simcade handling physics, it delivers a deeply immersive track racing experience that feels incredibly premium. Wreckfest brings its legendary, physics-based demolition derby racing to mobile screens without losing a single ounce of its chaotic glory. The game's crown jewel is its jaw-dropping soft body damage system. As you smash into rivals, metal realistically crumples, hoods fly off into the air, and tires tear away in spectacular fashion. Watching 20 heavily detailed, rusted muscle cars and armored trucks reduce each other to absolute scrap metal across dirt tracks and intersecting arenas is a phenomenal visual spectacle. It is a loud, aggressive, and deeply satisfying racer, where driving dirty isn't just allowed, it's highly encouraged. If you want elite, high-end graphics that look gorgeous, but are perfectly optimized to run flawlessly on almost any device, Rebel Racing is a stellar choice. Set along the beautiful, sun-drenched west coast of America, the game treats you to highly reflective car models, stunning lens flares, and breathtaking ocean backdrops. The arcade-style drifting and nitro mechanics look incredibly cinematic, giving you instant visual gratification in short, fast-paced bursts. It's the perfect high-speed racing title for picking up, looking at some beautiful supercars, and blasting through a couple of scenic tracks during a quick break. Pascal's Wager is a dark, gritty action RPG that successfully captures a haunting, dark fantasy atmosphere right on your smartphone. Frequently praised as a true, Souls-like masterpiece for mobile devices, the game relies on heavy atmospheric lighting, detailed gothic architecture, and grotesque towering boss monsters that will absolutely test your reflexes. The deliberate, high-stakes combat requires you to carefully master parries, dodges, and unique character skill trees. Backed by a full sweeping orchestral score, this grim, fog-covered world looks and feels like a premium console release.
It happened in just a few weeks. Our own greed did us in. And before we knew it, the dollar flu spread like wildfire. A few weeks. That's how long it took for a civilization to collapse.
The Division resurgence brings Tom Clancy's iconic tactical urban warfare to mobile with staggering graphical detail. You are dropped into a photorealistic, post-crisis New York City featuring dynamic weather conditions, volumetric snow effects, and incredibly gritty, ruined city blocks. The tactical third-person gunplay, cover-to-cover movement mechanics, and weapon models look and feel exactly like their big console counterparts. Whether you are running through solo story missions or teaming up to scavenge the high-stakes Dark Zone, the lighting and environmental textures are an absolute visual showcase.
Think time. Say your prayers! Try harder!
Shadowgun Legends remains an absolute visual powerhouse for fans of futuristic sci-fi shooters. The game drops you into a bustling, neon-soaked cyberpunk hub world before sending you on action-packed raids filled with crisp lighting, detailed alien enemies, and massive, screen-filling bosses. The weapon blast effects, vibrant neon glows, and highly reflective metallic armor sets look phenomenally sharp, delivering a AAA console-like shooter experience straight to your phone.
We've been planning his demise for some time now, and have nearly everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see. Simple errands, you know. Yes, sir. Welcome to Aranerum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
Choo Choo Charles brings its bizarre, viral horror premise to mobile screens with fantastic atmospheric graphics. You find yourself navigating a dark, eerie island on a customizable train, upgrading your armor and mounted guns to fight off a horrifying giant demonic spider train named Charles. The spooky lighting, dense fog effects, and rusted textures create a genuinely tense and visually impressive indie horror experience that looks incredible on high-end devices. Wrapping things up, Truck Simulator Big Rigs is a gorgeous long-distance driving simulator built for pure relaxation and realism. The game boasts highly detailed truck models with fully functional first-person interior dashboards, stunning dynamic daytime to nighttime transitions, and hyper-realistic weather effects, like individual rain droplets slicking your windshield. Driving across massive highways with beautifully rendered scenery makes it the ultimate high-graphics escape for simulation fans. Which one of these graphical masterpieces are you installing first? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.